What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming, you guys, with another video. So, former Eagles cornerback Orlando Scandrick did an interview today on FS1. Orlando Scandrick was released by the Eagles earlier this week. He was very brutally honest with his opinions on Harry Roseman, Doug Peterson, certain players on the Eagles roster. And he talked about accountability of this team. I thought what he had to say it was very interesting. He was very, very brutally honest, did not hold back. He let his thoughts, be known during his interview. I'm gonna read to you guys what he said, and of course, like I said, I'm gonna give you my opinion of it after I read it. So here's what Orlando Scandrick had to say. First off, he started off talking about how he felt like he was being scapegoated by the Eagles when they decided to release him. He talked about that there were some accountability issues and that it starts from the very top of the Eagles organization. He said that he didn't believe anything that General Manager Harry Roseman said, and cited Zach Brown's release. He talked about Zach Brown's release as well. He also talked about locker room issues with the offense from an anonymous player about Carson Wentz. Here's what he had to say. He said that let's just say where there's smoke, there's fire. The locker room is different. I tell guys when I came there that I felt they were still living in the Super Bowl high. It's over. They're living in the past. He said that there are selfish people on the Eagles defense. He avoided actually mentioning the names, but when he describes who the description of these players, you know exactly who he's talking about. He didn't mention the names, but he didn't need to say. He was talking about Malcolm Jenkins. He said that I think when you wear a C on your jersey, it's your job to bring guys along. It's your job. Sometimes you need to take the hard down. You need to take the hard job. You need to bring the thing together. I don't know if that's the case. You look at everything what happened. You hold out for a contract. You come in. You're not really making any plays like splash plays. Then you go down to Minnesota and you're supposed to be the half of the field, and you end up putting up a crosser. That's not a rookie we're talking about. That's a two-time Super Bowl champion. So, like I said, that was definitely Malcolm Jenkins that he was talking about there. Obviously holding out for the contract, which Jenkins did during the offseason. He also went on to say that he talked about Doug Peterson. He said that he really talked about Doug Peterson, saying that Doug Peterson should be let go for failing to deliver on the promised win that he said the Eagles were going to have on the that the Eagles were going to get on the Cowboys. As we all know, Doug Peterson made that promise that we were going to win. He guaranteed that we was going to win. And obviously the Eagles went out there and stunk up the joint. Played probably their worst game of the season. Now, some Eagle fans might dismiss that as a guy that is sour grapes, that's butthurt for being released. But my thoughts on this are very simple, man. While I don't agree with everything he said there, I don't agree with everything. He's not 100% wrong. He's really not. He made some good points on some issues there. He talked about this team living in the Super Bowl high. I agree with that. I definitely do agree with that. I think there are plenty of players on this team right now that are living in the damn past. And I think there are people in our fan base that are living in the past. I think there are people in our fan base who are willing to give guys like Doug Peterson and Harry Roseman a pass because they bought us our first Super Bowl championship. I honestly do feel that way. I told you guys, man, look, I'm grateful for Roseman and Doug Peterson for bringing this team their first Super Bowl championship, but that was 2 fucking years ago. 2 fucking years ago. Stop. No, we Eagle fans used to always talk about Cowboy fans living in the past, but right now we're starting to live in the damn past. We really are. Even though our past was only 2 years ago, it seemed like so many people on this team and this fan base. It seems like so many of us have said, okay, we want a Super Bowl, man. We'll just give Roseman any kind of pass, But that's not me, man. The NFL is about what you did now. It's not what you did in the past, man. I want to still win. I want more championships coming to Philadelphia. And when you look at this goddamn team right now, this team is a fucking mess. I don't believe anything that Doug Peterson says doing these interviews anymore, these press conferences anymore. He's saying the same shit every single week about how the team is pissed off, how the team is motivated, and then they go out there and get blown out. You know, he said that after the Vikings loss, about how this team is angry about that loss. But then they went out there the following week and played probably their worst game of the year. Well, it was definitely their worst game of the year. Ain't no probably about it. That Cowboys loss was their worst loss of the year. So I've lost belief in anything that Doug Peterson say right now. Right now, I told you guys, man, for me, don't sit there and tell me what you gotta do. Don't sit there and tell me that you guys are angry. Go out there on the goddamn field and show me that you're angry. Play like you're fucking angry. Play with some heart. Play with some goddamn passion. Like I said, you know, I don't agree with everything that Orlando Scandrick said there, but he is right. There are some damn accountability issues on this team, and he may have been scapegoated. I wasn't happy when we brought in Orlando Scandrick, but you know, Orlando Scandrick was the least of our damn problems. Let's just keep it real. We got some corners in this goddamn team that can't cover to save their goddamn life. You know, there's guys that should have been released before Orlando Scandrick. You guys know who I'm talking about. But yeah, you know, this team, man, it's a goddamn mess. And you know, Roseman seems to have gotten a little soft, if you want me to be honest with you. I think he's gotten a little soft, a little relaxed. You know, he's a Super Bowl winning general manager. He's not as aggressive as he used to be, as evidenced by the fact that he won't go out there and actually get a damn legitimate player to fix up this damn secondary, to help this secondary, not fix it, because this secondary is garbage. I know he has been trying, but he's not as aggressive as he was in the past. And I think there could be a damn I think there could be something behind that, man. I think he might be living off the damn Super Bowl high, and he feels like his job is secure because he brought a championship to Philadelphia. He talked about Malcolm Jenkins, and Malcolm Jenkins is normally one of the hardest players on that field, hardest working players on that damn field. But even Malcolm Jenkins looked like garbage against the Cowboys. He seemed to have given up against the Dallas Cowboys. You go look back at that game, man. Malcolm Jenkins obviously did not play a good game at all against the Cowboys. He looked like he gave up, halfway through the game. But yeah, I definitely do think there are definitely players on this team that are definitely living in the past. They're living in the Super Bowl high, and some just have not snapped out of it yet. I'm done talking about Super Bowl 52. I was happy that we got that championship, man. But it's 2019 now, and people need to get the damn program. They need to get the damn program, plain and simple. Selfish players on the defense, that might be the case. That definitely might be the case. I can't argue with that. There definitely are some players on that damn team that definitely have not been performing up to their usual standards. Who have disappeared, have been gone this entire season. So yeah, there definitely might be some selfishness on this team, especially in that defense. And as regard to the Zach Brown situation, he cited Zach Brown. Zach Brown obviously made a guarantee that we were going to beat the Minnesota Vikings, and then we got blown out by them. Well, he didn't guarantee he was going to beat them. He said that Kirk Cousins was the weak link on that team. That's what he said. Yeah, he said that Kirk Cousins was the weak link on the Vikings team. And then Kirk Cousins went out there and blew us the fuck out. So for me, it's as simple as this, man. Everybody on this goddamn team, get y'all shit together. Shut the fuck up making promises, guarantees. Stop telling us the same damn thing every single week about how you guys are going to learn from this. You're going to get better from this. You're angry about this or that. Go out there and do it on the fucking field. I don't believe a goddamn thing right now that Roseman or Doug Peterson say. I love my team. I'm always going to love my fucking birds. But I'm going to keep it the fuck real with you people, man. I'm not going to come on here and tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. And right now, what you need to hear is that we're not a very good football team right now. We're not. And it seems like some people are just phoned in. Some people are just fine with, some people seem to be fine with what's going on with this damn team. Some players seem to be fine with what's going on with this team as long as they're getting a goddamn paycheck. That's the way it feels to me. I don't see that resiliency. I don't see that heart, that passion that we had, during our Super Bowl run. I just don't see it. And it didn't start with this season. It started with last season. Those players were playing like garbage up until Nick Foles got in there. You go back and look at that damn last season. The players were, they did not seem to fucking try when Carson Wentz was the quarterback. But then the moment that Nick Foles came back into the starting lineup, what a whole different team you saw there. So yeah, there definitely seem to be players there who have an issue with Carson Wentz. There's no doubt about that. And I've said it before, I say it again. If you don't like Carson Wentz, you got an issue with Carson Wentz, go ahead and go ahead and ask for a trade, man, because like it or not, Carson Wentz is the quarterback here. He's the quarterback here. So if you don't like playing with him, then you don't need to be in Philadelphia. It's that fucking simple, because they made it very clear that he's going to be the quarterback when they gave him that $107 million guaranteed contract. So yeah. This roster, this team, man, this 2019 team is very dysfunctional. They are an absolute mess. I still want to believe in them because I still do want to believe in this team, but they got to go out there and they got to show me on the field. They have to show me on the fucking field, because right now, what I'm seeing out of this team right now is an absolute disgrace. It's fucking embarrassing. I was planning to spend some of my money to go watch a game this year, but thank fucking God I did not spend a single dime on a ticket this year, because, I would have been pissed off if I paid my money to go in there and watch the shit show that this team is currently putting on the field. They don't deserve any of fans' money right now. They don't deserve any of our money with the shit show, the shit effort that they're putting on the field right now. Now, like I said, some people might dismiss Orlando Scandrick for being butthurt and salty because he just got released by the Eagles. And like I said, that might be the case in some situations, but he's not 100% wrong. I agree with him when he talks about the Super Bowl high. There definitely are players on this team, and the front office seems to be the same way. They seem to be just okay, with where we're at right now. They don't seem to have that heart, that passion. They don't seem to have that motivation that we had 2 years ago. They don't seem to have it right now. So I definitely agree that there's some players that definitely are living in the past. We used to say the Cowboy fans, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, they used to say, we Eagle fans used to say that the Cowboy fans and the Cowboys are living in the past. But right now, we're sort of living in the damn past too. Right now, we seem to be, a lot of us seem to be, stuck, we seem to be content with just winning one Super Bowl. Some people do. They seem to want to give Roseman the pass. They seem to want to give Doug Peterson the pass because they bought a Super Bowl championship. And that's not me. I want more championships. I don't want just one championship. I want more than one championship. Doug Peterson said that winning championships was going to be the norm in Philadelphia. Well, show us, Doug Peterson. Show us that winning is going to be the norm in Philadelphia. You said that after we won Super Bowl 52. So go out there and fucking show us that winning in Philadelphia is going to be the fucking norm. Until I see it on the goddamn field, I don't believe a goddamn thing Doug Peterson say. I don't believe a goddamn thing that Harry Roseman says. Until I see the results on the field, I don't believe anything. That loss to the Cowboys, that embarrassing loss to the Cowboys last week, that was the final straw for me. Like I want to believe what my coach was saying. I want to believe what Roseman was saying after that Vikings loss. But then when they went out there and shit the bed against the Cowboys, any belief that I have in anything they have to say, it died right there. I still love this team and I want them to do well, but they gotta show me on the fucking field. They have to go out there and show me. So I hope you guys take this as motivation, man. What Scandrick said. I hope you guys go out there and prove him wrong, because right now you're proving him right with your action on the field. So I hope what Scandrick said motivates you guys to step your shit up. And you guys do go out there and step your shit up. But Scandrick is not 100% wrong. There definitely are accountability issues on this team. And there are definitely veteran guys who, should take more initiative in being leaders. So, yeah, he didn't mention Malcolm Jenkins by name. But when you hear what he said, you definitely know that Malcolm Jenkins is who he's talking about. 2-time Super Bowl champion, held out for money last year. That is Malcolm Jenkins, no doubt about it. But anyway, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. Like I said, I don't agree with everything that Orlando Scandrick said, but he's not 100% wrong. There definitely are accountability issues on this team. You know, and this team does still seem to be living in the Super Bowl 52 hype. The Super Bowl 52, you know, they still seem to be, you know, living in the past, you know, thinking about, you know, winning the Super Bowl 2 years ago. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. As always, go Birds, man. Go out there and win this fucking game against the Bills, man. Make me believe again, man. Go out there and get a run going and start winning again. Because until I see it on the field, I'm not believing shit anymore that's being said. As always, go Birds. I'm out of here. Fly, Eagle, fly. Peace.